Well, hello there everyone and welcome back to another video. And have a guess, I finished 5th at Austria. Guess what happened? Yeah, that's right, it didn't record. Well, when I say didn't, I recorded it, I remember recording it, came back to it a few days later, it deleted the record. Which is unfortunate. And also, to fill you in, basically,
Hey, it's
there's a
me.
team update.
I just came from a meeting with the department heads. Your performance came up and they're very pleased so far. Well done. Don't let that level drop, okay?
So the team are happy, hope a few more races at this level and we should be able to get first team driver. The engine upgrade failed, but one thing that we have done is put a gearbox wear just to reduce that. Right, it's time for qualifying. As you can see, there's the Prix 5th place. Just to go over that second, I think that the two highest places cursed.
Welcome to this afternoon's qualifying session here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily, it's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
So here we are qualifying for the British Grand Prix, and you're about to see in a minute why the name of the video is called what it's called. Because between practice and qualifying, there's something you have to do to the engine. It's just as well that this particular map, that one, I love this section. Oh my goodness. That Maggots and Beckett's on the new game. It's new engine out. 3 months, but so move into November now. Basically, yeah, not good. Anyway, we've had the game for 3 months and already that's been the best part of it. See, we're so far off the pace. We're slow as the sounds. I think Ericsson was just a few tenths off me. So, rather than just walling about with an engine that can't run a grip switch and parts of it, I've decided to just we're gonna need an engine at some point. We might as well have a brand new box. Might as well. Brand new engine. I thought about just keeping control electronics. And I thought it's all aware, and we're going to need, well, pretty much we're at round 10 now, or halfway through. And if we can manage those other engine components, we can maintain it. But as you can see here, we have qualified last. Our teammate is up in 10th place. Definitely the AI level may have been updated in the previous update because there's a new patch 2.0 that was just released, I think. So yeah, definitely Bottas 7/10 off, almost as slow as Perez. We lost a big amount of approval. This is not going to be a good race for us. This is dumbest limitation. You can see there we can now develop the fuel injection system. We had the gear engine box, but that failed to record that bit that he told us. But it is on the car, and we'll be looking to maybe upgrade engine power in the future. Also looking at a bit of durability, downforce as well. Here we are in the paddock. You can see we are. Obviously, we'll be going upstairs at the end of the race. And you can see there the little charts there of how we're close to the midfield between Renault, Williams, and Haas. Force India a little far off. Anyway, enough about that. It's time to go to the race. It's time for the British Grand
There's a man
Prix.
who's no stranger to the thrills of Silverstone. He's a past winner here in sports cars, of course. It's our good friend Anthony Davidson. You seem particularly excited for this one, Ant. Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, just looking forward to it, Crofty. It's always a very special atmosphere, and also I started karting in the late 1980s, and I was here for that epic race in 1986 with Mansell and Piquet fighting each other right here at my home Grand Prix. So coming back to Silverstone always means a lot, and looking at the crowd today, it's clear that none of that spirit has been lost. And also, we just have such a fantastic field this year, some very close competition and conditions that should make for some great racing. I can't wait.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Sergio Perez, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Ocon, Hülkenberg, and Carlos Sainz, Grosjean, Magnussen, Lance Stroll, and Massa, Palmer, Alonso, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and a Toro Rosso rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
2/10 off for Sam. Welcome to race day, one stop as usual. A 25% race for this one. I don't actually like the 25% races in career mode, so we're going to go back to 50%. I think we can manage it. And there won't be less videos because they're going to 50%. 25% races. We're going to get ready for bright red lights as we speak. So up from the back, British Grand Prix. What we've got off the line against Marcus Ericsson. Both Sam is starting on the softs. 2 McLarens up ahead on the super slides. We go down the inside. It's turn 1. Who's out to Wehrlein? As we go to turn 1. Can we get the dive on up to turn 2 now? And can we get past Alonso? Is Alonso? No, we touch a bit of the side. We catch the bit of the understeer. We have to settle for E18. We go down the inside to the next one, trying to get maintenance. And that is the thing done. We're up to P17. Next up, going onto the old back straight, we have Stoffel Van Dorn. We pull out the slipstream and we go down the inside into lap 3, second to last corner. We get Palmer, move up to P15. Moving to the tie, we come into the pits to change our tyres. To the softs to go about that half of the field and come in. The 2 Sauers who decide to carry on over 2 cars in the entire field. That's it on. Starting with the softs, going to the supers to finish the race. It comes to the pits, put the softs on, we're revving it up, release the clutch, We've been held by Alonso. Alonso has jumped us in the pits, and that's surely. And Sainz is going to come through. There he is, our teammate. As last, back at last. All that effort just to overtake Palmer, trying to catch them. The early laps, it's just wasted. Although we do manage to get back on the exit of the pit lane on lap 7. Unfortunately, couldn't catch Alonso. Virtual safety car came out lap 8 as one of the sounds that spun there is out. And then BSC ended anyway in that one, so there was an opportunity to hit. Also, here is the Verstappen getting past Ricardo with DRS, the independent straight. Simple overtake. And also, Berline spun a lap later in exactly the same place as his teammate. Funny enough, Kevin Magnussen was the car that was ahead of him at both laps. Maybe he doesn't like Sauber, I don't know. But that was the race, very boring in the second half of the race, didn't really see anybody. We hadn't even tried corner cutting.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows.
Last place.
So, Ant, how exactly did they set? And here are our last place. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the drivers.
No, I don't see then. Don't see any of Lewis's celebration podium. Not on the mood for it, to be honest. We're 6 points behind Ocon, which is we're still in 8th, and Carlos did manage to move up to 9th place. We did have 11 seconds worth of penalties. We knew. Doesn't really matter if we finish 17th or 18th. It's not going to really help us in terms of our points, the amount of points we got.
Nothing like being trackside at a Grand Prix, huh? Change of direction on these things is insane.
Lost our big
approval
approval as well. We have that 51 pounds.
Comparatively speaking, it's like a kid's pedal car. Speaking of pedals, I need to borrow your right foot again. We have invitations to 2 more historic events, and we've got to choose one. So, take your pick.
Well, I agree with Maggots and Beckett's. If you haven't tried this out, go and try out Maggots and Beckett's, because just try and take that flat. Say, yes, we're going to go over to the United States now, and we're going to go straight to an invitation event. So I'm gonna, in the F2004, I'm gonna leave you with it and come back at the end of the episode, because I know this engine is so good, and I've talked already about this. I can't talk that much. The racing isn't there, so I'll come back again at the end of this. So third place, not bad. I think it's the best I've done in these performances. Apart from when we did the race in the other video. Now, 50%, we are going to go back to 50%. We're going to lower the AI to 90. The safety car there, you can see is on. I'll just check the corner cutting as well. Yes, that has been it for today's video. Just a few notes. I know some of you have been waiting for F1 2018 mod to come out again. I'm working on some liveries, so it should be coming out. I've got one more that I want to add for I've seen. I might go on race department after this tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm definitely going to be doing it, finishing it off, and then maybe we'll look at the McLaren. I've had one request for a McLaren, the McLaren and Toro Rosso performance. It needs to be more. I shall try for the video that I may record later tomorrow Friday. I shall add what I've previously done, but it doesn't seem to have the effect. So if you've got any ideas for the McLaren, switching the McLaren the Toro Rosso performance over, let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully you like the liveries that I've picked, and I've made one change to the driver lineup as well. So yes, that is going to be coming, and I'm going to continue the sort of Top Gear challenge theme on Forza 7 over the weekend as well. So yes, that's all to come this weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Next up is Hungary, which should be a better track for me. Maybe. Certainly better than Britain. I've never performed well at Britain. Hungary is, well, it's just as bad in luck-wise previously. But in terms of the car, we should be able to perform better there. But yes, that's it. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time for a next video very soon. Take care. Bye bye.